was playing with the giant snake. The giant snake did not harm her. The little girl's teeth could chew wood like snacks. She could even swing on the dining table while chewing. Her sister was an inventor. She could turn junk into useful inventions. Her brother could memorize a book quickly. By the age of 8, he had already read over 2 million books. But on that day, a fire destroyed their home and took away their parents. Thus, they became orphans overnight. The housekeeper arranged for them to live with their uncle Jack. Jack hated children. What he really cared about was their assets. So Jack became their foster father. The next day, Jack took them out. He stopped the car on the train tracks halfway through the trip and locked the car doors tightly. By the time they realized the danger, the train was already approaching, but the doors and windows couldn't be opened, and the car couldn't be started. This made the siblings very anxious, but the younger sister didn't react at all. Then the brother found a wrench that could change the tracks, but the distance was too far to reach. The sister immediately tore off the seatbelt. Then she took out the spring and attached it to the doll's head. She smashed the small window and threw the doll out. Then she pulled the spring tightly and launched the doll out. Just a second before the train arrived, they pulled the switch. Jack was stunned. Just then, the butler happened to pass by. After learning of the situation, he revoked Jack's guardianship, but Jack didn't give up on the assets. The next day, they went to their aunt's house. Although she had a strange temper, she was very kind to them. That day, they were buying groceries. Jack pretended to be disabled to gain his aunt's sympathy. His aunt pulled Jack home first, but when they got home, they found that his aunt was gone. There was also a suicide note left behind. His brother figured out through a word puzzle that his aunt was trapped nearby. They then went to the cave and found his aunt. On the way home, as his aunt was revealing the truth, suddenly a group of leeches began to viciously bite the small boat. At that moment, Jack appeared again and kidnapped the children, leaving the aunt alone at sea to feed the fish. When the butler arrived, Jack claimed that he had saved the children. The butler then handed over custody to Jack, and said that he could not obtain the assets, unless he had a blood or marital relationship with them. After hearing this, Jack immediately came up with a plan. He hung his sister in midair to threaten his sister. The sister had no choice but to agree. At this point, the brother climbed up to the attic and pulled his sister inside. The sister saw the cage moving toward the attic. She deliberately delayed signing the document. At this point, the brother discovered a strange mirror. Just as he was puzzled, a ray of sunlight shone in. He then discovered that the mirror was reflecting the direction of their home. The brother instantly understood. It turned out that Jack had used the refraction of sunlight to cause a fire and burn their parents to death. But by then, the sister had already signed the document, and Jack had revealed his scheme. Although the butler immediately opposed the marriage contract, the marriage contract had already taken legal effect. At that moment, the brother used sunlight to burn the marriage contract, completely dismantling Jack's scheme. Jack was imprisoned, and they once again embarked on their journey to find their relatives.